Shuchat. I'm a realtor in Vancouver, British Columbia, and I'm down at the IOI Summit, which is the latest in property technology that's coming to the market, and always looking for great opportunities. And I'm with Greg Burns from Drop Offer Inc. Now, if that doesn't get your attention as a realtor, I don't know what will. Greg, tell us about Drop Offer.
Yeah.
What is it all about?
Well, Arnold, first off, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate that. What we do at Drop Offer is we turn the off-market on. So what we're able to do is we allow, here in the United States, we have about 1 to 1.5 million homes on market at any given time. What we're tapping into is about the 130 million homes that are not on market at that same time. And so what we're allowing buyers with their clients is the opportunity to submit offers to those off-market homeowners. Just because it's off-market doesn't mean it's not for sale. And so what my background was as an agent, and I was very successful tapping into the off-market, but the way I had to do it was through door knocking, waiting for garage doors to open.
Well, there's a couple of things there. The first thing is that you talk to your realtor and he goes, oh no, what do you expect from me? You think I'm gonna go knocking around? I won't even get paid. It's complicated. Like, what am I gonna do? Have to negotiate with them? You know, in our jurisdiction, we have conflict of interest. You can't do limited dual agency anymore.
Yeah.
So it's an issue. So tell us a little bit about the mechanics. There's a few things. There's just opening up there's a few things here. It's not even necessarily getting a deal on another house that's not listed. It's the whole differentiating yourself to your client.
You nailed it.
That glues the client to you.
You need to be memorable as an agent,
right,
more than ever right now. You know, we have buyers out there that the moment they get distracted by any other opportunity, any other agent showing them something, they're gonna move. They're not gonna remember you. So it's important, and that's where Drop Offer becomes a really valuable tool, is we make you memorable as a real estate agent. We turn you from a real estate agent into a trusted advisor.
And now, is this limited only to the US right now?
Currently, but don't worry, we have eyes on Canada.
Yeah, you're facing them.
I know, right? Believe me, we'll be there soon.
So let's just talk about a specific area in the neighborhood. We have some very desirable areas. How would so let's make it in my client acquisition presentation.
Yes.
And say, you know what? Anybody can just send you listings. I'm going to get into what you want, and we're going to focus on. You like the area of Steveston? So there's about 300 homes there. Tell me about the 300 homes and how that's going to work. What are you going to do for me?
So it's a perfect example. Okay, so your clients looking in this area can't find anything on market, or what's on market really doesn't suit their needs. But they've provided you a list of requirements that they're really looking for. What we can do is utilize that same list, implement them into our filters, and any home that's off market that matches the same criteria that they're looking for, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, renter or non-owner occupied, I mean, the list is pretty detailed when it comes to our filters.
Does this use, by the way, does it use old MLS data?
We're using more tax data than anything, because we're not tapping into the NLSs for their information, all that stuff. There's other resources that we can utilize.
Well, what are some of the fields? Would it be south-facing? That kind of thing?
Not necessarily. It's a great idea, but no. You know, we certainly plan on getting more and more layered with our filters.
You need some Google mapping in there or whatever, right?
Yeah, and so it's pretty amazing what we are able to provide you on these off-market properties. You know, imagery, when it comes to the details of the home, last sale.
Okay, so out of my 300 homes, let's say there's 300 and they're not for sale.
Yes.
Right? You would show me those 300 homes out of 100 of the ones that
that's
worked.
Right. So we would run through the filters, get down to, let's say, 100 homes, and then what we do is we start contacting those homeowners. And we're doing it in a very, very...
That's not the realtor. That's not the door knocking. That's Drop Offer.
It is, but with the help of the agent. So we want... This is a product that helps gets the agent's brand out there as well. When you see a postcard or one of our targeted web ads go out there, it is very much branded towards that agent, not branded towards Drop Offer. So we're just really trying to maximize branding capabilities.
So but what happens when I've given you the 300 and you turn it into 100?
Yes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to reach out to those 100 homes.
Who's the we?
That's going to be myself as an agent. It's going to utilize the app. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share those homes with you as a customer, as my client. And if there's any in there that you really like, you get to press the Drop Offer button. The reason we do this.
Okay, and what does that do, that magic button?
Yeah, so when you drop an offer, it's pretty amazing. It triggers a campaign. And what we're doing is we're automatically building what we call a smart postcard. It has a picture of the property that you're inquiring about. It's a one of one. We only build one card. Picture of the home, and then has a QR code that takes them to a custom website, has again the picture of the home, and then the deal points that are on there. So that homeowner has the opportunity to then review this offer, let us know if they're interested or not. They can accept, counter, decline. They can even tell us not to bother them.
Well, and it's really an invitation to treat. It's not a formal offer that's going to bind the parties.
That's correct.
So it's safe. And,
That's right.
And I guess the compliance can be worked into it beforehand, right?
Of course, yeah.
Now, what's interesting, what I find that's cool is that we'll deal with that. Is the amount of flyers that we get, realtor flyers, is they're thrown out. There's like not even a 1%, a 0.5% click rate, if you want to call it a click rate. But if somebody gets a flyer with a picture of their own house on it, they're stopping to do whatever they're doing and saying, okay, what's going down here? You've got somebody's attention right off the bat.
We do, and now think about it. We take it a step further. So that postcard's one delivery method. The other one is we create an email, and we have about a 50% deliverability rate when it comes to actually emailing that homeowner. Same thing. It's an email, has a picture of their home on it. And
who are you emailing it to?
The homeowner.
Right. How do you know his email address?
Well, that's where a lot of our data digging takes place. And like I said, 50%.
That I'd like to see in another language.
It's like 50% accuracy rate with emails. But then what we also have is we have a targeted web ad. And this is really interesting. It's a hyper-targeted ad that is sent directly to that homeowner. And it has the same thing. It has an image of their home, and they can click on it. And if they're interested in purchasing the home at that point, then they can respond to our inquiry, and it goes right back to that agent. Right. So we very much want the agent
and the
involved.
cost of is the cost figured on a per mail out?
So we have two fees. We have an $89 per month membership fee that gives you access to the app, and then at the same time, without you ever, let's say, dropping an offer, you can look at any property in your area and get detailed information of that off-market home. And I mean detailed, like last permits, anything that have been done to it.
I don't have to be a member of any MLS to do that.
You do not.
So you're going to set me up with this, so I can even, that I can't use it, but you're going to set me up in it because we want to be ahead of the game.
Yeah, you can
see what it is.
Absolutely.
Works, right?
Take a look at it, see how it runs, and the point being is at that $89 a month, we still are adding great value because you're able to share those properties with your clients, and you're able to really keep them connected with you.
What's your retention rate?
We're still. I mean, right now we're high, but we don't have a lot of agents on board yet. So I would say, our agents.
Whoever signed up, sticking around.
Yeah, they seem to be really digging what we're up to. Because the idea again with the app is that getting to that transaction is certainly significant, but staying memorable in front of your clients up to that point is just as important these days. It goes back to your clients you need to be memorable. You need to be that agent that when real estate comes up, you're top of mind.
Do you have an enterprise pricing for a brokerage?
We do, and so it is custom to each brokerage.
You want to be bound on camera?
It's just custom to each one. So what we have is when we have enterprise partners come to us, we look at what they're looking to do, and we just develop a price around it.
Let's say for 50 realtors.
You're probably we've seen some deals, you're gonna be about $8.99 a month for the actual enterprise level, so they're gonna cover that.
So it's gonna be like a 90% discount.
It is, for not all, but again, these are fully customizable, but again, then the agent's gonna be still responsible for their campaign fees, right? So the agent's still,
right.
And I didn't really touch on that yet because
let's go.
This campaign fee, it's a $5 campaign fee.
Per house.
Per house. So, and what you're getting for that $5 is that smart postcard, that email, and then you're also getting the targeted web ad delivered as well. So if you think about it, for an agent to try to do what we just did,
he has to go to the house and get spat on.
Right? Or even if you wanted to write a letter or do build that exact same postcard that we just built, it's
Can you do it in other languages?
With French, you mean?
We're getting it. We're going to deal with that. That's
Je parle français.
Moi aussi. On va le faire le prochain.
Très bien, très bien. No, no. The answer is
no today.
Not today.
But really,
not yet.
But it's going to be plug-in. It's very limited text, so I don't see that being a big issue.
It's super easy. It's a translation, component that we add to our system, which is not difficult to do.
Cool.
Yeah. And Canada really is our next big international market we want to focus in.
Yeah,
So,
well,
you're our neighbors.
So that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
And if you want to find more about this, you can look for Greg Burns at Drop Offer Inc. What's the website?
Yeah, visit us at dropoffer.com and check us out on Instagram too.
Right.
Drop Offer.
Or call me.
Better.
I'm in Canada. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.